least, obviously, is Judge Michael Mueller. He is our Franklin County Judge Executive and has been since January of 2023. He previously served as the District 3 Magistrate on the Fiscal Court, and prior to his full-time role as County Judge, he was President of Inside Out Design for 16 years. So we're proud to have him serve Franklin County, and we'll bring him on up.
Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Seems like y'all getting a little lackadaisical out there. Before I begin, I want to give a couple shouts out. We have Squire Sherry Sebastian and my deputy Jack Kennedy here. I want to say thank you for all you do. The entire fiscal court, our staff, my wife that let me do what I do. Sheriff Dwayne Deb, couldn't thank you enough. And I think this was last year that I appointed you, and I couldn't have appointed a better person to take over. I think Mr. Kopp hit on that with SROs and everything you and your team do, especially during the floods and all this craziness we've had. I think the mayor could agree with me. This last year has been wow. It's been a whole lot, so just want to thank you all for that. We also have Haley with Senator Mitch McConnell's office here. I want to thank. She's raising her hand there. Mary Carter with Congressman Comer's office was here. So I think, Kathy, you said earlier, it's a threat about everybody working together. It's not just locally. It's on the state level, Representative Hancock. It's on the national level. We all talk, and we're trying to do things for this community that have never been done before. And it takes everybody working together. Also want to give shout outs to candidates that are running for local office. I'm appreciative nobody's running against me this year, but it takes a lot to put your name on that ballot. A lot of people talk about it and they say, yeah, I'm going to do it, and they don't do it. It's a tough, ruthless job. I'm just going to be honest. Not too many people call and say, great job! You get calls every day. People, I wrote this and snowed this, and you can imagine. So much respect to everybody that is running for local office. We also have two special guests this morning. Probably two most important people here. They are on the new Youth Advisory Council with Just Say Yes, our community partners. So I'm going to ask Leo and Daisy to stand up and give us a wave. I wish I could tell you exactly what that program's doing, but I can't. But I did go to one meeting, and it's a really cool group of kids that have come together and want to start inputting on the future of Frankfort and Franklin County. They want to be involved. They want to kind of help us shape. We can sit here and talk about the schools and what we think we should do. It's the kids who really are going to tell us what needs to happen. All right, so I wouldn't be a good politician, but I didn't thank everybody, so I'm going to keep moving for now. Big year, let's be honest. We had NITO come in with 220 jobs, biggest job announcement in decades. Within the first year, they added another 100 jobs. That company alone is right around 330 jobs. Plus, I think, like the mayor said, Uni, we have Meridian coming in. Couldn't be happier. And I know Tierney Development has at least one building that's going to be ready this year, another 150,000. So they know the importance of adding jobs in this community because that's how we function. Flood was horrific. Mayor touched on it a little bit. February, April, terrible. Franklin County has come forward. We were one of the first counties in the state to do a buyout program. I believe we're looking at close to 30 homes that will be bought out. 22 are already approved on the national level. The shutdown kind of slowed things down a little bit, but we'll be buying a lot of Big Eddie and some of those areas in Travis Circle, actually Squire Sebastian's district, that we're going to kind of have to figure out what we're going to do as a fiscal court with that area once the homes leave. So it's devastating for a lot of people, but we are very glad that we could offer that for our community. So planning and zoning is a big thing. That's one of the reasons I got involved in local politics, because I said it's too much red tape. Every time we go to do something, it's, oh, you got to do this now, you got to do that. We have really focused on bringing our planning and zoning up to 2026 now. So we're putting everything online, digitalizing everything. We're really making an effort to make it bigger and better. So any input from you all, I've gone to speak to the DIG, which is a lot of development people. I said, we need input. We want to know how to make it better. So we're looking to change there. Farmdale Sanitation, that's been a project that started in 2004. We've had documentation. It was first. There's 1,200 homes out there that are have 7 package plants that are basically no longer working. So I think we're up to 14.25 million. We're getting ready to break ground. The second RFP is getting ready to go out. That project is getting ready to start and help the whole side of West Frankfort. So that's a huge thing. Affordable housing and housing of all kinds. I'm proud of the fiscal court. Last year we went ahead and signed a contract with Winterwood. We have 2 acres down on Home Street that we'll be developing with them this year. So that's exciting. We also have, I think, in the county, close to 800 residents being built, townhomes, houses, apartments, and there's more coming. So looking forward to doing some announcements there. Courthouse has been it's been a lot. You know, we know the courthouse and why they put a basement in the courthouse next to the river, we will not ever know. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I didn't realize until all that happened. I knew a little bit, but literally it's the fiscal court's responsibility. It's our building, even though AOC takes care of it. So that has been just a lot of work, a lot of meetings with the judges, AOC, state. It's going to take millions to rebuild it, but at least they're back up and functioning now. So I appreciate especially our Franklin County maintenance staff for really working to get that all cleaned up. Mayor touched on it a little bit. Poolness Wellness Center, huge thing, huge thing. Fiscal court stepped up last year, I believe, and entered into agreement with the governor's office about some property off Martin Luther. Next week, I believe the bids are coming in with conceptual drawings. So we will actually be able to start getting into the community, raising some money privately. We're working with the state about potentially working with us as another benefit for state employees, because wellness is a huge thing. Sports Commission, I think we started that maybe the year before, but that's off and running very well. You know, we added a little bit more fee on hotels, but that's generating a lot of money, and it's going to be able to really help us do what we want to do. We have a current Lakeview Park project going right now, softball complex, $14.2 million. It will be finished this October. So our goal is to have our local teams be able to use it Monday through Thursday, and then we're going to try to bring regional tournaments in Friday, Saturday, Sunday to really bring some money into this community. It's projected 700 to 800 people per weekend, 34 weekends roughly out of the year. So those are some big numbers. The fiscal court agreed to have a partnership with Josephine Sculpture Park. I think that's really one of the coolest things in this community, and sometimes people don't think about it. So we are working with Melanie and her team to do some big things in this community. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm not telling you all anything you don't know. It comes down to 2 things when people look at this community. It comes down to school systems and quality of life. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So fiscal court's really focusing on quality of life. We're renovating our Lakeview Park project. We have the other park that we purchased years ago that hopefully the next couple weeks we're going to have a meeting, and we're really going to get some stuff happening out there. So they're both right about 128 acres apiece. So that's amazing. Just love it, love it, love it. Thornhill, can't say enough good things about Thornhill Education Center. They are doing so many things. Kelly calls it up on the hill. I mean, it used to just be the GEDs, but now that building is full from sun up to sundown. Can't say enough things. The NCFL, the pilot program for that program started here in Franklin County for the entire United States, and we are still leading the charge. So everyone should be very, very proud of that. Our jail's doing bigger things. You know, we're doing a SAP-SOAR program. Currently, it's just for females. We roughly have about 48 females enrolled in that right now. It's about a year of classwork Monday through Friday, and 6 months, I'm sorry. And then I think it's about a year internship. And those are ladies that you see out in the community. They help with snow removal. They're at the senior center. They're everywhere. Just helping this community. Labor alone from that program, it's over $2 million per year that our jail is putting back in for labor in this community that's costing everybody nothing, except us that we pay for the jail. Anyways, Sherry spoke on the agreement that we did with the new Capitol Plaza. I mean, let's all be honest, that place has been needed to be renovated for decades. I mean, it's a turd, let's be honest. So we had some people step up, and they needed, I'm just being honest. The current owners will tell you that. It needs to be fixed, it needs to be renovated. It's at the focal point of our downtown. So I'm really glad for the mayor, the city commission, the independent school board, and the fiscal court for stepping up and doing that RFP because they're getting ready to start construction. I signed papers yesterday actually with the bond attorney, so that's getting ready to happen. Probably within the next month, you're going to see renovation starting. I think it's $26 million they're going to put in that. So couldn't say enough good things. All right, I get this thing going then. She's got 30 seconds. Okay. Senior Center, amazing. They're up there, best in the state. I mean, hands down. I will say we're continuing to invest our funds for the rainy day funds for the fiscal court. Good back to Treasury, ain't quite enough. We're making good money on that. We're working on a new park on 421. Completion of the softball complex. We just got the ribbon on a new road department. $6 million project. Broadband we're still working on, and we are hopefully this spring going to announce a huge accessible playground. We are going to start a campaign to start raising funds because we want to build something spectacular out of Lakeview Park. First Lady Brittany Bashir is working with me on that. I know Tish has been instrumental on that, so we're close to announcing that. We just have so many things going right now. It's hard to kind of prioritize, but as always, my door is always open. I work all the time. If anybody ever wants to sit down, grab coffee, grab lunch, give us a call. Jenny will set an appointment up. I am here to help. That's the only reason we're doing this job. So with that, I say thank you, and thank you for all you all do.